Hello and assalamu alaikum from my side. My name is Syed Mahad and I'm from Permanent School on Academy Level 1 Batch 7. This is the second colony session from Level 1. We're going to be doing it with Vapi AI. And if you have seen the last episode, you might know a lot of things about it. And this is our question. These are our questions, okay? So, let's just quit talking and let's just talk to our assistant. This is our assistant. What does mastery really mean to you?
To me, mastery is the quiet union of deep understanding, reliable execution, and ongoing curiosity. It's not perfection, it's consistency. You can produce quality on demand, even under pressure, and you know why it works. It's fluency. You see patterns, anticipate problems, and choose with intention rather than by habit. It's humility. You remember how much you don't know, so you keep refining fundamentals instead of chasing only novelty. It's adaptability. When conditions change, you can reframe, relearn, and still deliver. It's teaching. You can make the complex simple without making it simplistic, and you elevate others. It's taste plus technique. You can tell good from great, and you have the craft to close that gap. It's process love. You care about the reps, the feedback loops, the small bets, the honest postmortems, because outcomes follow. It's ethical grounding. Skill without judgment can do harm. Mastery includes responsibility. In practice, mastery feels less like I've arrived and more like I can navigate with clarity, care, and control across a widening range of situations.
How is mastery different in basic learning?
Short answer, mastery isn't a later stage of basic learning, it's a different mode. Basic learning builds initial competence. Mastery builds breadth, depth, reliability, and transfer. Key differences. Goal, stuff up basic learning. Understand and reproduce core facts or procedures. Mastery, produce high quality results consistently, adaptively, and responsibly. Scope of knowledge, basic surface concepts, canonical cases. Mastery, deep models, edge cases, exceptions, and how pieces interact. Performance conditions, basic works in guided or typical contexts. Mastery works under pressure, ambiguity, constraints, and novelty. Transfer, basic skills tied to the original context. Mastery, skills transfer across contexts. You can reframe problems and recombine tools. Feedback use, basic corrective, fix errors to reach right. Mastery, developmental, tight feedback loops, deliberate practice, diagnostics, root cause correction. Representation, basic, rules and checklists. Mastery, principles, mental models, and pattern libraries. You know when to bend rules. Error relationship, basic, avoid errors. Mastery, exploit errors as information. Manage risk, recover fast. Time horizon, basic, short-term acquisition. Mastery, long-term accumulation, compounding insights, continual refinement. Metacognition. Basic, limited self-monitoring. Mastery, acute self-assessment, calibration of confidence, plan, do, review cycles. Teaching ability, basic, can explain steps. Mastery, can tailor explanations, diagnose misconceptions, and elevate others.
Okay, that's enough.
Ethics and judgment, basic, can I do it? Got it. If you want to pick it up later or shift topics, just tell me where to go next.
Please just give me short answers for like 5 to 4 lines.
Got it. I'll keep answers short in 2-4 lines.
No, I'm saying that 5 to 4.
Got it. I'll keep answers to 4 or 5 lines.
Okay. Uh, why do some people learn faster than others?
Great. Ask me anything. Differences in prior knowledge, strong foundations let new information hook faster and deeper. Quality of practice, deliberate, focused, with feedback, beats repetition without reflection. Cognitive factors, working memory, attention, and processing speed vary across people. Motivation and mindset, curiosity, goals, and growth mindset sustain effort through difficulty. Environment and strategy, good teaching, sleep, spacing, retrieval, and low stress accelerate learning.
All right. Uh, what are the main stages of
Want to follow up
mastering
or a new
in a skill?
exposure and orientation? Get the lay of the land, key terms, tools, safety, basic goals. Foundational competence, learn core techniques, build accuracy and consistency in typical cases. Deliberate refinement, diagnose weaknesses, practice hard parts, tighten feedback loops, expand range, integration and transfer. Apply under pressure, adapt to novel contexts, combine subskills coherently. Judgment and teaching, develop taste, make trade offs responsibly, and help others build the skill.
Okay, why do people lose motivation when learning?
Misaligned goals. Learning feels irrelevant or externally imposed, so effort lacks meaning. Poor feedback loops. Slow, vague, or negative feedback hides progress and kills momentum. Overload or underload. Tasks are too hard, anxiety, or too easy. Boredom. Breaking flow. Friction and context. Fatigue, distractions, bad environment, or inconsistent routines. Fixed mindset and comparison. Interpreting struggle as inability, amplified by social comparison.
Okay, what's the
If you
first
want more,
step
just
to learning anything quickly?
clarify a concrete outcome and scope. Define what good enough looks like and by when. Activate prior knowledge. List what you already know. Map gaps to subskills. Identify the highest leverage resources. Pick one guide and one practice source. Design a tight practice loop. Small tasks, immediate feedback, frequent retrieval. Set constraints, time boxes, distraction blockers, and a simple progress tracker.
Okay, how can someone identify their best learning style?
Look at past wins. When did you learn fastest and stick with it? Note context, methods, and rhythms. Run small experiments. Try reading, videos, teaching back, spaced quizzes, hands on, measure retention after days. Match style to task, concepts, visual, verbal, procedures, hands on, judgment, case practice, memory, retrieval. Check constraints, time, tools, environment. Choose approaches you can sustain. Iterate, keep what yields transfer and recall, drop what feels good but doesn't stick.
All right, how can someone identify their best learning style? Oh no, I already asked this one. Uh, what's more important,
No worries.
talent or consistent effort?
Consistent effort beats raw talent over time because skills compound with practice. Talent sets an initial pace and ceiling, but effort raises the ceiling by expanding abilities. Deliberate, regular practice turns weaknesses into strengths and sustains progress through plateaus. Best mix, a bit of talent, strong habits, tight feedback, and patience. Effort makes talent reliable.
Okay,
Want
so
another question, or should I?
why is curiosity such a powerful driver of learning?
Curiosity creates intrinsic motivation, so you seek and stick with challenges without external pressure. It directs attention, making you notice gaps, ask better questions, and encode details more deeply. It boosts exploration, exposing you to varied examples that build richer mental models and transfer. It enhances memory, self generated questions, and surprise strengthen recall and understanding. It sustains momentum. Small discoveries produce dopamine, reinforcing continued learning.
All right. Let me just hang up the call because the time is like up, and it would actually go. It will finish completely at like 10 minutes or something. So let me just talk to him again. I want to talk to this guy.
Hello.
Can anyone truly master anything if they commit enough time?
Short answer, time helps a lot, but it's not the only ingredient. Mastery usually requires a combination of sustained high quality practice, effective feedback, suitable methods, and conditions that let your abilities grow. Most people can get very good at most things with enough time and the right approach. Becoming world class often demands more than time alone. Key points. Quality of practice matters more than raw hours. Deliberate practice, targeted drills, immediate feedback, correction, and progressive difficulty is far more potent than just doing the thing for a long time. Feedback and coaching accelerate learning. Without clear feedback loops from a mentor, measurement, or competitive benchmarks, people plateau. Mastery is largely the art of breaking plateaus. Constraints exist, but they're narrower than we think. Physical, cognitive, and sensory limits can cap performance in specific fields, e.g., elite sprinting. Yet most domains have a wide ceiling and diverse paths to excellence. In many areas, writing, programming, chess, teaching, top tier skill is accessible to far more people via accumulated skill building than in tightly constrained physical pursuits. Motivation and consistency are decisive. Mastery is usually a multi year, sometimes decade long effort. The ability to sustain interest, recover from setbacks, and keep practicing when progress slows often distinguishes masters from competent practitioners. Methods beat minutes. Choosing the right learning sequence, breaking skills into components, spacing and interleaving practice, using mental models and designing challenges that stretch you just beyond your current level make the same hours produce much more gain. Environment and opportunity matter. Access to resources, communities, and competitions, plus the chance to learn from skilled peers, can multiply progress. Conversely, lack of access can impede it, even with strong effort. Talent helps, but isn't destiny. Natural advantages, such as atypical working memory, reaction times, limb proportions, can tilt the odds at the far right tail. For most people in most domains, differences in practice quality and persistence outweigh innate differences, especially up to a high level of proficiency. At the very elite level, talent plus excellent practice often coexist. Mastery is multidimensional. What counts as mastery varies. Technical precision, creativity, adaptability, consistency under pressure, teaching ability, or results in competition. Clarifying which dimension you aim to master guides how you should practice. If your goal is become truly excellent, a practical recipe. Define a clear benchmark, e.g., certification, rating, competition results, publication quality, so you know what mastery means in your domain. Break the skill into subskills and design a deliberate practice around the weakest ones. Seek regular specific feedback from a coach,
That's enough.
peers, instrumentation, or self review. Understood. If you want to revisit the topic or apply it to a specific skill later, just say the word.
Dude, that was really long. That is not a short answer. From now, please give like
You're right.
5 to 6 lines, or less, please. And my next question is like, how does mindset affect how fast we learn?
Mindset strongly shapes learning speed. A growth mindset, believing skills can improve, boosts persistence, risk taking, and willingness to seek feedback. Fixed mindset triggers avoidance, fragile ego, and early quitting, slowing progress. Expectations act like self fulfilling prophecies, aiming higher drives, more effort, and better strategies. Positive, specific self talk and process goals reduce anxiety and keep focus. Combine growth mindset with deliberate practice and good coaching for fastest gains.
All right. What is the growth mindset and why is it vital for mastery?
Growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, effective strategies, and feedback, versus fixed mindset, abilities are static. Why it matters: it increases persistence after setbacks, encourages challenge seeking, and makes feedback feel useful, not threatening. It shifts focus from proving talent to improving skill, leading to better strategies and more practice quality. Evidence interventions that teach growth mindset often yield small to moderate gains in motivation and achievement, especially for struggling learners. Caveats: it's not magic, needs supportive environment, clear goals, and deliberate practice to translate belief into progress.
Um, okay. Um, my next question is that how can we overcome fear of failure when learning something new?
Normalize it, expect early mistakes, reframe failure as data for the next attempt. Set tiny, low stakes reps, micro goals that let you collect quick wins and safe errors. Use process metrics, time on task, drills completed, instead of outcome ego metrics. Pre-mortem, list what could go wrong and how you'd respond. Fear shrinks when named. Build feedback safety, supportive peer coach, timed reviews, and versioned experiments. Practice recovery. After a miss, log cause, tweak plan, immediate redo, close the loop.
All right.
Got
Why
it. If
do
you want more
people
tips or a
give up right before they improve?
progress is nonlinear, long plateaus precede sudden gains, so people misread no change as no hope. Bad feedback loops, vague goals, or poor metrics hide micro improvements, making effort feel futile. Cognitive bias. Present pain is vivid, future payoff is abstract. We discount near term costs poorly. Expectation mismatch. Unrealistic timelines create discouragement right before compounding kicks in. Emotional depletion. Repeated microfailures drain motivation and trigger protective quitting. Fix by tightening feedback, shrinking goals, scheduling deloads, and committing to time bound sprints.
Okay. What role does patience play in fast learning?
Patience lets you tolerate plateaus, so you keep practicing until the next jump in skill arrives. It curbs rushing, which reduces errors and cements correct technique early. It supports spacing and retrieval practice. Waiting between reps strengthens memory. It keeps emotion steady, preserving focus under frustration and ambiguity. It favors iteration, test, reflect, tweak, repeat, faster net progress than brute forcing. In short, patient process, rapid compounding.
Okay. So how can we stay
Noted. If you have another
disciplined when learning feels slow?
set process goals you control, minutes, drills, pages, not outcome goals. Check them off daily. Use time boxed sprints,
Wait, wait, wait.
e.g., 25, 50 min. Got it. I'll keep answers to 5, 6 lines. Staying disciplined during slow periods.
No, just wait.
Set process goals. Okay, I'm here. Take your time and let me know when you're ready.
I actually said, how can we stay disciplined when learning feels slow?
Clarify process goals you
Feels.
control. Minutes practiced. Got it. Staying disciplined when learning feels slow. Set process goals you control. minutes practiced, drills completed, and track them daily. Use time boxed sessions and a fixed schedule. Automate start times. Create visible cues and streaks. Protect them with never miss twice. Reduce friction. Pre plan drills, prep materials, and define the next tiny step. Get regular objective feedback to reveal micro gains. Review weekly. Pair with accountability, buddy coach, public log, and small rewards.
How does self-belief affect learning speed?
Self belief raises persistence after setbacks, so you accumulate more quality reps faster. It widens risk tolerance. You attempt harder problems, unlocking stronger learning signals. Confidence.
Okay. Uh, we'll talk to it one more time for like 5 minutes. Um, yep, 21 minutes done. 4 minutes left. Whew.
This is Alex from Tech Solutions Customer Support. How can I help you today?
Why is comparing ourselves to other harmful during the learning process?
It sounds like you're asking about why comparing ourselves to others might be harmful, especially during a process like the marine process. Though
What do you
I'm
mean?
not entirely sure what. Got it. Comparing ourselves to others during any process, like learning or growth, in a situation such as mastering a
Uh,
skill,
I have to
navigating
repeat my
challenges, or
question.
even during. Of course, please go ahead. That'll help me better understand and assist you. What's your question?
I said, why is comparing ourselves to others harmful during the learning process?
Thanks for repeating that. Now I understand. You're asking, is comparing ourselves to others harmful during the learning process? The short answer is yes, it can be. When we constantly compare ourselves to others while we're learning something new, it can actually slow us down. Here's why. One, different speeds. Everyone learns at their own pace. Comparing yourself to someone who's ahead might make you feel like you're behind, even when you're making solid progress. Two, confidence takes a hit. It can lead to frustration or self doubt, like, why am I not getting this as fast as they are? And that can make it harder to stay motivated. Three, missed focus. Instead of paying attention to your growth and understanding, your focus shifts towards someone else's achievements, and that can take the joy out of learning. A better approach? Compare your current self to your past self. That way you can recognize how far you've come. And that's super encouraging. Want me to share a few techniques for staying focused on your own progress?
Okay, now give me a short answer, like 5 to 6 lines.
Sure, comparing ourselves to others during learning can be harmful because it creates self doubt, impacts confidence, and shifts focus
Wait,
away
wait.
from personal growth.
My next question
All right,
is,
take
how
your.
can someone build a lifelong learning habit?
That's a great question. To build a lifelong learning habit, on one, stay curious, explore topics you're passionate about. Two, set small, realistic goals for learning each day or week. Three, create a routine like reading or practicing in a regular time slot. Make use of diverse learning tools, books, videos, online courses, etc. Five, reflect on what you've learned to reinforce your progress. Would you like examples for any of these points?
I'm fine without them. Thank you guys. You know what? Bye.
You're very you're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any other questions in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day. Bye.
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like if you like this video. Subscribe for more Vapi AI videos like this, where I'm having conversations with both of these assistants. Uh, Once that has been said, bye, and Allah Hafiz. I'll meet you in the other one.